What's good, YouTube? It's your boy KD Capalot back at it again with another video today, and today we are back with a WWE Championships tier list. Now, I've done two tier lists in the past about a year ago on wrestling, and both of them were trash. I feel like my opinions were very I wasn't explaining my opinions well. I wasn't doing a lot of things that I could have did better the right way. But today we are going to rectify that. You feel me? We're about to make it better because we are going to do a WWE Championships tier list, and we're going to start making the tier list better. Now, maybe in the future I'll go back and redo those tier lists. Let's just see if y'all enjoy this tier list, because I feel like those previous tier lists were not as good as they could have been. So let's get right into this. Okay, so here's the issue. I mean, honestly, there's no real issues, because like with every single championship, I don't know all of these because I've only been alive since 2006, and most of these titles were made in like the 1900s, the early 1900s to be exact. So what we're gonna have to do here is I'm gonna just have to base it based off of how it looks, obviously, but I wanted to know the championship history before I went through with this. But I'm not about to go through and search up all these championships that I don't even know the name of. I'm pretty sure some of these are WCW titles though, so we're gonna just go with the flow, because the first championship that we see here is a title that I am very familiar with. We have the Intercontinental Title. So will I be biased in this video? To a degree, yes I will, because at the end of the day I am a biased man. Everybody has a little bit of bias in them, you feel me? So I'm about to keep it 100. The Intercontinental Title would have to go in, I'd say, a beautiful design. It looked great. It was definitely was one of the better titles in WWE history. I definitely thought it looked good on wrestlers. Like, you know, I feel like it was just like it could fit on a lot of different superstars. You didn't really have to fit a certain mold for the Intercontinental title to look good on you. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I feel like the Intercontinental title they had back in 2011, I think before that, like back in the 1990s, I think, looked good. I think that was no. Was that a title or was that this title? I think it was this Intercontinental title or the other one. No, matter of fact, I know this is the one right here, because this Intercontinental title was going from 2012 up until like I think last year, 2020. Or 2019, I think it was. So yes, I will put this Intercontinental Championship in a beautiful design as well. I say that because even though some people might say like that the other one might be in the best design, actually, damn, I'm gonna have to put all these in beautiful design because they all look pretty similar. Well, except for like this one on the left, it looks the least similar. But I don't think it's the best design. I feel like they all are equal in the beautiful title because they all look great, but I just feel like they're all equal. So I'm gonna have to put them in the same category. I'm gonna have to put them in beautiful title. Now we move on. I think this is the World Heavyweight Championship, or it's a WWE. It's a WWE Championship. I see World on it. I'm gonna give this meh. I don't really like it that much. It looks kind of like the eagle, but it's blue. I don't like the blue. To be honest. It's not something I'm really liking. It's looking kind of weird to me. I'm not gonna say that I like it. It's definitely an odd looking belt, but it's not that bad. Like, that's why I was getting mad. If it was bad, I'd put Billy so they were trash. But it's just like the color. If the color was black, it would probably look a lot better. Now moving on to I'm gonna put this in trash. This too. This is kind of good. I'm gonna put it in meh. I'm just trying to speed past the ones that I don't, the titles that I don't know anything about. This is trash. This. But now we move on to the United States Championship that John Cena introduced back in 2005. Now, when it comes to this United States Championship in particular, I'd have to say that it definitely wasn't liked in its time. It's still not liked to this day, and honestly, I see why. Like, it's a mad title. Like, that's kind of barely acceptable because like it fit John Cena kind of, but like it just doesn't look like it would look good on anybody other than John Cena because of the way the title was designed. But that was the point. So at the end of the day, for John Cena, because it was for John Cena, I'm gonna give it a meh. But it's not beautiful. I can't say it's beautiful because I don't like the way it looks. So I'll put it at meh because it was designed for John Cena. and it would not look good on anybody else. So I'm okay with that one. As for this title, I don't even think this is a real championship, because at the end of the day, bro, I've never seen anybody with this belt. I never this looks, it looks like it'll be on SmackDown, but I've never seen anybody with this. So what I'm gonna do is just based off of appearance only, it doesn't look that bad. I mean, I like the light blue, so I'll put it in, man. It's not beautiful, but it's not bad. But honestly, man, at this point, I feel like I'm gonna go through and get rid of every single title that I don't know the actual history behind at all, and just call it a day, so I can like get to the ones that I do know. So I'm about to speed run this real quick. All right, so I'm gonna just pause right quick. I had to put that in the best design, because what do you call it? That title definitely, if I had to pick a title, even though I definitely mess with all these designs, and I know I wasn't even around in this era, like, of course, but like at the same time, it just looks like a really nice title. You feel me? Okay. I think I've gone through every single title that I've never seen before, except for this NXT title. What is this? The NXT Champions title? Ugh. It doesn't look that good, but it's a meh. I'll give it a meh. It's not that bad. I mean, it looks kind of odd, but nah, it's okay. It's okay. But we're gonna move from here. So I got rid of a lot of titles. All these titles look really ugly, bro. I don't think I like. The only reason why this this is very bad, but like I don't know. I just don't feel like it's in the category of all these horrendous looking championships. You feel me? As for the NXT title, I already said what I said about that. I feel kind of bad putting this as the only one of the Intercontinental. No, this one is the only one Intercontinental in the mad, but it doesn't look right. You know what I'm saying? Like it got better than barely acceptable. It just doesn't look as good as the other ones at the top that I put. But anyway, now we're gonna start here. So boom, we have the Divas Championship. This could get put in the this could get put in the trash. If I was on my trolling time, and I'll say that it was a good title, but at the end of the day, we all know the Divas Championship was complete trash. It was definitely hated on at the time because it didn't look right, bro. Like they weren't getting treated seriously. The divas weren't, or the women, you know what I'm saying? Because it's the women's division again now. They weren't getting treated correctly. You feel me? And that simply cannot stand. But at the same time, we're gonna have to put this. We're gonna put this one here because I don't know why there's two versions of it. It looks looking kind of better. I'm not gonna cap. I feel like it looks more serious, even though it's like the same thing. It feels like it feels more raw because you don't have the extra colors. But I'm gonna put it in barely acceptable. I kind of like that one a little bit better. No cap. It's the exact same thing, but just less colory. I don't know. Also, I saw a title in here that I gotta put up there as well. I think. Oh, Intercontinental title again. This one, I ain't gonna lie, it looks better. Like unless this is the same. No, it's not the same title because it has the WWF logo. The WWF logo kind of throws up the title for me. I'm not gonna lie. It looks good though. Another Intercontinental. There's so many Intercontinental Championships. This could go in Met as well. This could go in Met as well. Jesus Christ. I think there's no more copycats until we get to like the current titles. Oh, there's another Intercontinental Championship, and this looks like the other one's going right up here with it. All right, I think that should do it for now. All right. Anyway, so we have the Cruiserweight Championship, or at least the Cruiserweight Championship that I grew up with. I know. Don't question it. So both of these are gonna go into meh. They weren't horrible looking titles, but they just weren't the greatest, you know. So I'll put them in meh. I like them. It wasn't like I'm like, oh my god, it's astounding, it's stunning, it's stunning. You feel me? But it was good. As for the NXT Cruiserweight title, I like this title a lot. It's a beautiful title to me. I definitely like that NXT Cruiserweight Championship. I feel like they really put a lot of effort into that one, or they just like they met. I wouldn't say put a lot of effort, but for some reason I just like the black and silver and purple together. I like that combination, so I'm gonna have to give that a solid, beautiful title. As for this title, when it comes to WWE championships, I don't know. I haven't put a single title in best design except for this Intercontinental Championship because there's been so many Intercontinental titles already. But when it comes to this, honestly, bro, shoot, I'm gonna have to give this a solid, beautiful title. It's definitely one of the best looking WWE championships. The Edge Rated R Superstar This World Championship, it fit Edge, and it looked pretty good. But I wouldn't give it a beautiful title. I give it meh. I'm pretty sure most titles that fit somebody, but obviously wouldn't fit anybody else. I'm gonna just give it a solid meh. But I see Edge's other title, and this is definitely going in the trash. What the hell is that? That is disgusting. It looks more like Edge, but it also looks way worse. Like, this just looks better. This is way too, nah, it's not good. This WWE Undisputed Championship. All right, this might be an unpopular opinion, but just being honest, I think this is probably the best WWE title design. This is the Undisputed Championship, but it really is the WWE title, and I definitely do like it a lot. So I'm gonna have to give that a solid best design. The solid. I'm gonna give it the best. This is the best you could get. You feel me? It's the best design, in my personal opinion. I definitely like that title a lot. As for the European Championship, I mean, this one's gonna go in the barely acceptable because I see another one. Where is it at? The European title right here, and it belongs in the meh. No. I mean the beautiful title. I think, yeah, because it looks way more better. I feel like it's like there's no reflection on this title, and there's reflection on the other one. So I feel like it just looks better based off of that one difference. You feel me? Now as for this World Tag Team title, I'm gonna give it barely acceptable because it isn't as bad as the rest of these belts down here. Like, some of these are just what the hell. So I'm gonna give it a barely acceptable because even though I don't really like the design, it looks better than the ones down here, if I'm being honest. Now as for the WWE United States Championship, well, there's a few designs that look pretty much exactly the same. I don't know why they are all here, but they kind of like, they got like different, like, it's like the color reflects differently for some reason. It's like on some of these pictures. But based off of all the United States Championships I see, I'm about to just like go straight to the titles that I see. This title is gonna go in the meh. Actually, no, I ain't gonna lie. It's actually a pretty nice looking title. Like, the current day US title looks really good. It's like only this title that they changed. Even though, like, you know, I grew up with this United States Championship, I'm gonna put all these in beautiful titles. They all are in beautiful title. Where to go? Here. But yeah, like I said, like, even though in this case the United States Championship that I grew up with would definitely have more sentimental value, I think they all look equally great. They all look great. And I think that's it for the US titles. Yeah, that's it for the US titles. So what the hell is this? I missed out on this title. It passed by. It got a skip, but it's going in the trash. What the hell is that? All those titles, straight train wrecks. Like, where was it at? Here it is, right next to him. Because I don't know why there's so many duplicates. Same with the UK title. I see it right here. I might as well just get it out the way. The UK title looks pretty good. Give it a beautiful title. Well, I mean, it's only one design. So we're gonna put these in best design because it's only in one design. Where is it? Where is the other one I just put in the beautiful title? Here it is. All right. Now, the North American Championship. I'd give this a definite. I like it a lot. You know, I'm gonna put in a beautiful title. Like, it definitely fits. If what it's supposed to look like, it makes a good representation of North America. You feel me? I like the way it looks. It looks good on people. It looks good on like people like Ricochet, Adam Cole. It looks good on anybody. Keith Lee, even you know, Keith Lee got released I think like a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago. I don't remember, bro. He's been gone for a while. But yeah. We move on to these tag team titles. Now, my favorite tag team championships, I think, were the World Tag Team titles. I think. But no, that's the World Tag Team titles right there. So that couldn't have been it. It must have been these tag team titles. I don't really remember what. I don't think I remember what tag team titles I like, to be honest. But honestly, bro, people didn't like these titles because of the way that they looked. My personal opinion, they look pretty good. Like, even though it looks like a penny, I'm putting it in beautiful title. Take that how you want to. But I'm putting in beautiful title. As for these tag team titles, I mean, it looks pretty similar to these, but like, I just think like this one looks a little bit worse. So I'm gonna put it in meh. I like it though. I do like it. It's not gonna hit the same for me. The European title again. I mean, let's look at the other European titles we got. European title up here looks pretty good. I'm gonna put this in the meh as well then, because that looks better than this. The ECW World Title could get the best design. That could be the best design. This is gonna have to go in the meh. I liked it, but this is definitely the best ECW Championship design that they had. This one was okay, but like not only is it not the best design, but it's also in the era with the worst version of ECW, because you know, like even in 2006 when WWE first acquired ECW, they had a one night stand. Sure, they were doing good, but like once they tried to make it their own brand, that's when they messed everything up. So before anybody can even call me out for making that mistake, I meant to say when ECW first became its own separate brand, because ECW already was being used on television back in 2002 during the invasion. So we do not talk about what I said right there. That was not what I meant. Before people trying to call me out in the comments on some, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, shut the up, alright? Shut the up. As for the Hardcore Championship, I'm gonna base this off of like titles like that, titles that like look like that, like the Hardcore title, the 24/7 title, stuff like that. So I'm gonna put this in the best design, because the Hardcore title and the 24/7 title are the exact same title. So guess what that means? Trash. Just like that. The 24/7 title is trash, and the Hardcore title is just good. It got it. Now, as for Zack Ryder's internet title, it fit him once again. It wasn't even a real championship to begin with, but because it's getting counted here, I'm gonna put it in the meh. It wasn't a beautiful title by any means, but it fit him. It was supposed to be for him. It wasn't supposed to be defended or anything like that, I don't think. As for the NXT title, the first one, I actually like both designs, but this one, looking at how the new one looks, it doesn't look as good. This is the best design in my opinion. So I give this a meh, or would I give it a beautiful design? I don't even know actually. Nah, this could get this. I feel like this one just looks so much better for some reason. I feel like the way they design it looks a lot better. So I'm gonna give that. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be the beautiful title. Not the beautiful, the best design. It could be meh. But as for the WWE Universal Championship, like I said, the design. Oh no, I never said this before, but like the design. I remember when people used to hate it because it looked like it was just red, it looked like a period blood. I never came up with that analogy. That was somebody else. You feel me? Do not quote me on that. Do not quote me on that. But if I had to choose, bro, this title is definitely gonna go in the meh. But this title, I like it a lot. When it comes to these types of WWE championships, I definitely put this in the best design. The WWE World Heavyweight Championship, aka the WWE Championship, would go there. As for these NXT Tag Titles, all the NXT titles that look like this are going in best design. I can tell you that right now. All of these, because I like them. The Women's Championship too, like they all look great to me. I love them more than the ones they had previously. Like this title, going up there as well. Anyway, NXT titles, nope. So the NXT UK Women's Championship looks pretty good. Looks pretty much the same as the other one. So I'm gonna put it right here because they both look pretty great. As for what is this? The Undisputed title, I think again. I mean, where's the other one? I'm pretty sure I put the other one in best design, but this one doesn't look exactly similar. So I'm gonna put it in the beautiful title, or would I? Low key, it's kind of meh. I don't know. I feel like this one just looks more clean. It's gonna go in the meh for me. Being honest here. Now, as for the Women's Championship, this design is pretty bad, but it could get into a little barely acceptable. It's definitely barely acceptable. I don't really like mess with it like that, to be honest. Oh, this comes to barely acceptable as well. I don't like this one as well. I don't know why I put it up there. The rest of these, I put this in the mat. Nah, this is definitely barely. Nah, I'm not buying. This is kind of trap. I'm gonna just leave it at barely acceptable. This too. A lot of these don't belong where they're at. Not I'm looking at it. No more, please. No more. Come on, stop being trash. Okay. Yeah, the rest are good. So we have our final row of championships, and there's a particular championship that's coming up, literally next, that I'm looking forward to talking about. So we have the NXT Cup, Heritage Cup. I never seen this before, but it's a pretty good trophy. I mean, it's not really a title, but if we're gonna base it, I mean, there's nothing to be based off. So I guess it's the best design because there's no other one like it, rather than the what's it called, cups, like the actual ones they had in the past. So we're gonna move on because I don't got time to sit here and explain myself. We have the World Heavyweight Championship, my favorite championship in all of wrestling history. I definitely have to put this one because this one looks so great in the best design. This looks great, but it's gonna have to go on beautiful title because it looks a little bit less like detailed. This looks so much more detailed, and I love the World Heavyweight Championship. It looks good. I'm pretty sure on anybody, bro. It could be put off on Jack Swagger. It could be put off on Edge. It could be put off on John Cena. It could be put off on Randy Orton. Anybody could have the world title, and it will look amazing because the World Heavyweight title was really that title, bro. I can't even lie to you, bro. That's definitely my favorite world championship of all time, and all that's ever going to change, unless they come out of nowhere with some amazing design. If they bring back the world title, I'll be a happy person. But anyway, we move on. This women's championship looks way better than the last one. This could get a beautiful title. The other one, it just didn't look right. Where is the other one at? This one, they look too bulky. Like this one looks more sharp. This looks like so weird. Oh, this is my favorite tag team title. This one right here. I don't even know what this is called, but this is my favorite tag team title of all time. I don't remember what tag team title. Like, I know it has like an extra name rather than WWE Tag Team Championship, but I can't remember the name. But I definitely do like that title a lot. As for this hardcore title, I put the hardcore title up here. I'm not gonna lie, these look a little bit different, so I'm gonna put this in beautiful title. Now, as for the Intercontinental title we have today, it is definitely a great looking title, but it's not on the level of these titles right here. So even though it's going in beautiful title, I do rank it a tier lower. It's just that it's not bad enough to be in meh. It's still a beautiful title. So for the Raw and SmackDown tag team titles, where did I put the tag team titles that I had? They're gonna go in the same area because they're the same titles. They're just, you know, different colors. Nothing changed except for the colors on the back of the plate and the fact that they're no longer bronze, they're silver. So yeah. So as for the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championship, where I put them in the same category, most likely. Actually, let me see, because this one looks pretty good. Like, I like this one, not gonna cap. I feel like I put one down here that looks pretty similar, and you know, I think the light blue one was a similar one to that one, but they don't look that much similar for me to have to worry about that. The SmackDown Women's Championship looks good. It's a great title. The Raw Women's title looks good as well. Unlike the Universal title when it was on Raw, it definitely probably had a better reception when it first came out. So I'll give that where it belongs. I believe it's a beautiful title. The women's tag team title, I wouldn't say it's beautiful, but I definitely not say it's trash. I'll put it in the meh. It's pretty much mid. Can't even lie, it's mid. But as for this WWF Championship, it's in between. I can't put it in best design, or can I? For its time, yes. That is gonna finish off my tier list. The WWF Championship is going to go into best design because at the end of the day, it definitely looked the best out of all the championships from the 1990s, 80s, I think, era. Actually, why is this here? This belongs up here. Yeah, that belongs up here. This is I believe that's the Eagle title. What was I doing when I put that in before the title? It's definitely the best design. But yeah, even though some of these probably could be better, I feel like for the most part, these championships have been given a pretty good service. I don't think I did as bad of a job on this tier list as I've done on previous tier lists. Like I said, at some point, if you guys enjoyed this video, I might go back and do that. They'll maybe do one of those tiers over. I've finished tiers over, or what do you call it? What else tier list? The oh yeah, the games tier list. I don't know though. But yeah, that's gonna do it for now. I'm gonna catch you on the next video. This is definitely a fair tier list in my opinion. And I'm out, bruh. Peace.